Right now I'm in Notting Hill, tennis courts here, and I'm walking into the centre of London, Bond Street, and hoping to see some watches. So people, very nice people, keep asking me for watch content, and I'm on my way to central London actually to see some watches. And I thought to myself, hold on, if somebody was to ask me what am I wearing, obviously I am completely naked, and that is surprising considering I'm on my way to see wristwatches, and I hadn't even thought about what I was actually going to wear myself. But saying that, it is a hot day. It's Notting Hill, summertime. And we are England, the UK is enjoying nice weather at the moment, and also it's about lunchtime, so the sun is right above my head. So this is my mode of transport today, but not one of those, one of these, the Santander bike that originally was the Boris bike. Anyway, I'm going to look for an electric one of these, and I think hopefully one of these is working, but there we go. Okay, I'm showing you this because I'm in Mayfair, and I'm right outside Claridge's, and it's a very nice hotel, and in front of me is Bond Street, so I shall be there in a moment. So Bond Street is just there, but there are some roadworks, which of course there are, and I noticed Lancashire Place, and this looks interesting, looks more interesting. So let's take a look down here. Now you can see why I was taken more by this route than facing Bond Street roadworks, and this looks like a little hotel cafe kind of place. And doesn't that look very nice? It is open, and I don't know if you can see, but people are having their lunch, I think. It's very nice. And then if we hello, hi. There's some very nice chaps taking a break in the shadow of this place, and we have more roadworks in London. Every single time I've been here, I've never been away from roadworks. Anyway, this is Lancashire Place. So we are Bond Street, and if we look north to Oxford Street, you can see we have roadworks, and if we spin around and head south, this looks easier, well, less roadworks. And I'm on this side of the road because I'm in the shade. It's summer, it's August time in London, and you can see it's lovely, the weather is fabulous. And of course we've got Breitling there. There we go. Now I don't think I'll go into Breitling, but I don't mind quickly showing you the windows and some of the pieces. And of course we have the Navitimer here. And I've just been chatting to somebody about the Navitimer. It is very, very nice. These are lovely watches, aren't they? And so next to the Navitimer we have the Super Ocean. Oh yeah, these are lovely. These are very nice actually. Look at those two. Chronos are my thing, so of course I'm going to really like those two. Oh, this is a smaller Super Ocean on a mesh bracelet. It's very good. That is very nice. Let me zoom into that. I imagine people will like that. Okay, so and next we have, I'm not familiar with this model, but it's obviously it's racing inspired, and in fact there's a bit of detail there, but they look rather good, don't they? They look very nice. And the chronomat, yeah, I do like Breitling. These are very nice, and of course the chronos, I'm a big fan of those. So I obviously like these. Anyway, this is the front window of Breitling, and it's a nice shop actually. But there you go, Breitling. So of course Bond Street and IWC, and if you see my other videos, I have been here before. Now I've no idea, but I'm going to pop in and hopefully I'll be able to take some photographs of the chronograph pilot. It's one of my favourites. So I mean, look what I have here, and this white ceramic, I'm not joking, in the hand this feels even better.
Yeah, a lot of people think it would be like that plasticky feel to that's a real ceramic. So,
yeah, no, it doesn't have that plasticky feel at all. It has a really nice feel to it. Oh wow! Do you know, seeing it in real life like this, it is even better. That is very nice, and I love the strap and the deployant buckle there. That is so nice. And of course, the Mojave, the desert colouring. Oh yes. And it has the same lovely feeling. I do like this this material, the feeling. And of course, these are all Top Guns. I imagine people really like that. That's very nice.
So I'm not sure if you're filming. Oh, you're filming. Okay.
That's okay. That is, yeah, that is okay. And of course, the big pilot. And what I love about this is the 7-day power reserve. And I love, and it's automatic. So not only can you manually power the spring, you've got, if you're wearing this, you've got the automatic function. That for me is a real big draw. I love that. Look at that. I love the size of this, but for me, it's the functionality, the fact you've got this huge 7-day power reserve. It is automatic, and you've got the IWC pilot DNA in that dial, and build quality. Oh, I do like that. I have to say though, my favourites right now, if I had to choose, would be these two. Now, if you see the brochures, I'd probably head in this direction, stainless steel, but because I've had this white ceramic in my hand, there is something about the way it feels, the luxurious presence of the material. This has really grabbed my attention, and of course the white colour, that's going to go with anything. I mean, for summer, a white t-shirt or white jeans, something like that. Isn't that going to look so nice? Gosh, once again, I mean, IWC, and it's like being a child in a sweet shop, and you don't want one sweet, you want the whole shop. Isn't that crazy? But these really are nice watches. Look at that. I'll zoom in and hopefully we can, you might be picking up my glare there, but isn't that cool? Isn't that very nice? Wow, aren't these lovely? There we go, IWC pilot. For me, this kind of pilot, it always reminds me of IWC, or rather, when people say IWC, I think of the Chrono Pilot. And these are 3 pilots that have caught my attention time and time again. Anyway, there you go. So we have Panerai, and it's actually not far away from IWC, where I've just been, but Panerai is another one of my favorites. So what I will do is I'll pop in and hopefully I can get some photos of some of the pieces. The Radomir is one of my favorites, so and I know that they've got some really good stuff in there. Right, so look what I have here. Now, I was pretty excited. This is the bronze tourbillon Radomir, and it's one of the styles that I love myself. And hopefully you can see that. Look at that. In the hand, this feels absolutely lovely. And I know that Panerai fans are going to look at this and think, wow. And this bronze case, I mean, if you like bronze cases, instantly I think you're going to be drawn to this. But even if you haven't looked at bronze cases before, this is just lovely. Now I won't put it on, but I'll rest it up to my wrist. But look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that is delightful. Now, and then of course we have, you can see I'm a bit of a radium style, but this solid rose gold really caught my attention, and one of the first things that got me was one of the luxurious things about solid gold is the heft, and you really feel it on the strap like this. And of course you've got the engine room through the see-through case back there. Oh, this is lovely, and I love the buckle. You can see it's a double leaf deployment buckle. I'm not even going to open it because that's precious metal, but doesn't that look lovely? And the blue texture on the dial, hopefully you can see the blue, and I won't put it on, but I'll just put it up to my wrist again. Oh yes, look at that. I mean, that would be a real statement piece. Oh, I do like that. That is lovely. And we are spoiled here. I feel very spoiled. Look at what we have here. And of course, the crown and crown guard mechanism that is so known to be a Panerai's feature. And look at the open work there, being able to see through the dial. And again, we're in rose gold. And I'm such a fan of rose gold, actually. Well, solid gold is one of my favourite materials for wristwatches, and the blue hue on the movement there is just delightful. Isn't that lovely? I must say, when you get a Panerai in the hand, you really feel the build quality and the heritage, the design heritage. They are lovely watches. Anyway, very quickly, there you go, 3 lovely Panerais. So I'm approaching Patek. I have to show you. Of course, we have Patek Philippe here. Now, I think I've shown you the windows before, but this is a rather cool place, actually, because it's very busy. And I won't bother going over there today to show you the windows, because I'm very close to where I am going, which is oh, and there's Hublot. And I suppose, okay, let's very quickly show what's in the window. And okay, I love the colour. Hublot loves summer, and we have very, very nice. I'm assuming that's the Big Bang. The colour of it, because we're in direct sunshine, I don't know if that's the little one there. That's very nice, actually, and the ceramic blue one. I don't know if you can see, but that is lovely. That is very nice, and there's a mint green blue one there. That is super. Look at that. I love these pastel summer colours. Anyway, this is Hublot. I was about to walk off, and I noticed the yellow piece there, and I think I've had that in the hand before, and I think I called it the Bumblebee, but it's very nice. That is super. And we have one of their Hublot's. I forget the name of this piece, but that looks for summer. The colour. Once again, I mean, these pastel colours are going to be very popular at this time of the year, and we do have a sapphire cased. I forget the model, but there you go. Aren't they cool? So this is a brand that I particularly like, Blancpain, and I'm sort of looking forward to going inside and seeing, hopefully, to see the 50 fathoms. So as you can see, Blancpain, this is one of the brands that I really like, and this boutique on Bond Street, it's delightful. It's a real pleasure walking into this type of boutique. You think it will be nice, but when you're in, it's lovely. You want to sit down and relax, and the staff here are lovely. Anyway, Blancpain. So look what we have here now. This one here, this is the new tech, and it happens to be one of my favorites because I love the Blancpain diver style. And notice the tech in orange and the second hand matching the orange bracelet. Now, I think people that like the 50 fathoms, and look at, before we go to the tech, look at the 38. This watch, for me, they both work, but the 42 is perhaps definitely for me is my favorite size, but I definitely would go up to this one because for me a large statement watch like this, and if I'm very careful, I'll turn it over so we can see the engine room, but look at that, the Blancpain automatic movement there, and hopefully you can see that. Isn't that lovely? It does have that. It's got all the Blancpain DNA design. It's really lovely, and I love the proprietary straps here. And of course, the build quality is absolutely delightful. Look at that, the mechanism built into the rubber there to enable it to quick release connect to the case, and you can see how they've designed it. For me, these are designed so the engineering that goes into a Blancpain watch, I think, is amazing. And this classic, timeless design, I don't know if people agree with me, but for me, this Blancpain diver, it's got to be. I know that watch fans, really love it, and for me, it's really got my attention. This is super. Anyway, this is just a very quick shot. I mean, look, we're really sport for choice here. And I have to say, the 38mm, this one here, that is such a good size. Because if you are a person that is conscious about the size and you are wanting slightly smaller, this works. This works on a smaller wrist and also a large wrist, in my opinion. Anyway, there we go. Aren't they lovely? But look, I just wanted to quickly show you. Look at this with the bracelet off, because once again, look at the engineering involved here. And actually, I'll get the white one. Look at the engineering, what they've done to enable this quick release mechanism to work. Isn't that delightful? And see, it fits just like that. And I thought to myself, how would the white bracelet look? And it actually fits. I'm looking through a camera here, but look at that. Imagine that for summer. And now I've got this watch in the hand, I'm even more taken by it, because of course we have the black option here, and we have the orange option. So you're sort of, I suppose you're getting three different watches with the one watch. I think it's very smart that Blancpain have done that. And look at that. Oh wow, that is good, isn't it? You can see that I'm convincing myself, but that's happening because I've got the thing in my hand, and that's very, very nice. And look at the Blancpain movement. I think that the Blancpain fans are going to really enjoy the see-through back there into the engine room. Isn't that delightful? That is very, very nice. I had to very quickly show you this. You see, it's on the titanium bracelet, and look at that. And hopefully the glare isn't too much, but isn't that delightful? I do apologise, I've got the camera in one hand and the watch in the other, but isn't that lovely? Okay, so the loom, yes. Oh wow. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that is very nice. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I know people love the luminescence of mechanical watches. It's very nice. Okay, so Hopefully we've got the lighting in a way that we can see there, but I really wanted to show you the titanium bracelet and the blue rubber strap next to it like that. And then if I come out and then back in, we can see the 42 and the 36 together. But what I like about these two is you can wear both. I suppose depending on what mood you're in, you could have the slightly smaller one day, or, and I was just thinking, how cool would this be if you bought both of these, one for you and one for your partner? Wouldn't that be cool? And I thought I had to show you, but once again, hopefully I've captured the titanium bracelet there. But I mean, I love the fact that you can have it on a rubber bracelet, or the titanium is lovely. And then, just because the tech is there, I thought I have to show you that again. And I hopefully, Blancpain in the future might release a titanium bracelet for this model, because I think that would be very delightful. And of course, you can see the two straps there. But the reason I'm showing you these is because I'm such a fan. You can probably tell in my voice that I like these watches very much myself. But there you go, aren't these lovely? This is the 50 fathoms, and the tech.